I'm Pizza Steve, and this is how to stretch a dough.
So you want to make sure you got some flour on your table so the dough doesn't stick. And then you kind of keep the shape while you use the plastic bench knife. Scoop it up, keep it in a circle. Reform your circle. Now you want to put flour in the middle. And you don't want to put flour on your crust, because when it's cooking you're not going to be able to tell if it's getting color to it. And you want to form your crust just on the inside of the outside of the pizza. Now if you imagine your pizza as a circle, you're going to have an inner circle, and then the ring inside of the crust. That's the only spot you touch, is that ring. You never touch the middle of the pizza, and you never touch the crust. So I call this a pregnant pizza, because if you look at it, it's going to be thick in the middle and thick on the outsides. Now there's one of two ways you could do it. You could either table stretch it or toss it. I'll show you both ways. This is the table stretch method. So I'm going to get it to the size, and I'm holding it with one hand and pulling it with the other. Now if it starts to stick, you want to make sure you have flour coverage on your table. And this is the table stretching method. And you basically hold it with one hand, pull, and then you go around. Now when you're tossing it, you're doing the same thing, but you're just basically doing it in the air. You're stretching it from the outside. And the reason that you kept your center thick, that's the part that's stretching. And then you lay it down. I always want to add some semolina to my pizza pill to make sure it doesn't stick to that either. And then you want to lay it flat. And then I usually like to bust any bubbles that are in the center. And that's your pizza dough. I'll show you the method for the actual tossing part. So I'll go ahead and get this one out. Make sure I have flour on the table. Put the flour in the middle, never put it on the crust. Then you're going to do it inside of the crust. And then you can start stretching it. But I put my knuckles right on the inside of the crust. And then I just pull and turn until you only stretch the thick parts of the pizza. And then you keep going until it gets bigger and bigger, and then you set it on your peel. That's how you stretch your dough.
Thank you guys very much. I'm Pizza Steve. Always eat your crust. Good night.